Recently, there has been more and more people trying out the draft mode, and of course they're absolutely loving it because it is one of the FIFA 19 casual modes and it's just something to do for fun. They're also trying to beat the 194 record, which I'm currently making this video. It's currently 194. Maybe it's going to be beaten after I'm making this video, but I just want to create a quick disclaimer. I am making this video how to get more wins in the draft, of course, how to build a better team, but that does not mean I'm going to be giving you gameplay tips, anything like that. It's just going to be all around actually building the squad. So going straight into it now, the first thing that is really overlooked, I do see it all the time, is actually the formation. And of course, this is how you're going to choose all of your players based on these positions. Apart from the subs, of course, the subs can be random, but this is very important. Narrow formations always have a better advantage in my opinion, because there is actually more team of the year attackers available and also higher rated icons available in the narrow formation rather than having wingers. I do see often as well 3 at the back, maybe 5 at the back sometimes. I wouldn't recommend 3 at the back or 5 at the back. Even if you are going for these high rated squads, I do always recommend 4 at the back. That's how it's usually always the best that I have seen with all of these high rated drafts. And also, I do actually want to mention that it is always going to be better to remember chemistry. I do see it quite a lot. Again, lots of people are just always choosing the rating, and even if it's 1 rating, 2 ratings lower, you do need to keep in mind the chemistry, and you don't really want to forget that. And there is also a few theories some people do say, and in my opinion this one definitely works. When you get like a silver player, or you can see of course which player is going to be based on how it actually opens up, how the colors are on it. As you can see, this one's really good because it has all of the brushes, other stuff like that. You guys know exactly what I mean. And the other ones is either blue or it just hasn't got any color. When you start to see it's blue or hasn't got any color, after that, maybe the one after or the one after that, so right after that or the second one after that, those are really usually the best ones that you are going to get. So for example, when we actually see it, this is a blue one, the next one or the next one after that should actually be a better one. So then of course you do want to go into those subs bench onto the formation where you know you're going to get attackers. As you can see here, I just got a blue one and now I've got a team of the year Modric, so it works absolutely perfectly when you actually do it correctly. Just before we get into the next point, if you are new here, make sure you do subscribe. We are aiming for 18,000 subscribers, and I'm also going to be making around 2 videos a day, so you definitely don't miss them. Another thing is, you always need to be mindful of the subs when you're doing the subs and reserves. Reserves of course is just randomized. Those positions can be anyone's. EA Sports, in my opinion, it's kind of set up for the algorithm to kind of make sure if you do have any weak positions, anything like that, to fill those in. Or if you have a silver player, maybe it's going to fill in that position of course with the reserves. But on the subs, you can see of course on the left hand side it is just for goalkeepers, and when you work towards the right hand side it does get more attacking into the centre mids and attackers. So you do need to keep that in mind. That is really good information. I know most of you guys will already know that, but as you can see there, of course, it was actually like it was a grey one that did come up. It wasn't any of the brushes or anything like that, and I did actually get Mbappe, team of the Mbappe. So sometimes it is a bit off and you can get really lucky like that. But a really good tip I would recommend is remember your chemistry, because this draft I did actually get absolutely amazing players, but I wasn't really looking at the chemistry too much. For example, with the left backs and right backs, where the ratings were only a matter of 2 or 3 ratings, I should have definitely paid more attention. That's where I went wrong with this. But the player picks were actually extremely good, but unfortunately with this draft I couldn't really turn it into anything special, mainly because of the chemistry. If you follow all of these tips, you should hopefully do a lot better in draft, especially if you are a beginner player. This video should definitely help you a lot. If you are of course an experienced FIFA 19 player, maybe you know exactly everything that I was talking about in this video. I did just want to create this video because I didn't see anyone else making this type of video about the draft, and I just wanted to kind of start a discussion as well. So if you are a more advanced player, I do understand that this video might not be too helpful, but there is a certain limit where you can't really give any more advice if you already know anything. So I hope you guys do understand. Make sure you do leave a comment down below if you are more experienced and start discussion there. Maybe if you have some more advanced methods, maybe to do with the gameplay, because I didn't mention that in this video. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.